Hi everyone, I appreciate everybody for joining this live. Welcome everybody. I am Nana Kwame and I'm here to share my truths. Um, it's a good thing to connect with you wherever you are. It's a good thing to connect with you, and I hope you are having a great time. Um, I hope you are living your life, right? And I hope you are having your experience. Okay, yeah, it's a good thing to connect with you all. If this is your first time watching me, I am Nana Kwame, that guy without shirt. I don't like wearing shirt actually. Some people think that maybe I am living somewhere. Um, I don't know how to put it, but some people think that I live in the bush somewhere, but yeah, it's true. I mean, I'm not really in town or in the city. I do go to the city to just spy things and come. But actually, I'm grounded at a place that is far from noise and a whole lot. And I'm seeking to even enter further. However, that lifestyle has nothing to do with the fact that I don't wear clothes, because one thing is that naturally I don't really like to wear clothes. Mostly when I'm there, I don't really need to wear shirt, right? Should I say shirt? I need to shirt. Okay. So let's go with this flow, right? I have shirt. People think I don't have shirt. I have shirt. You see, look at, I have shirt. Hmm. These are my shirts. So example of my shirt. Okay. So I wear them, right? I have shirts. So people who think that I don't, I have, right? So that's it. That's it. See, very, very, very good chair. Very, very, very powerful. So I do wear them. I have quite some, but I'm not someone that really loves. I like simple life. Okay. Um, my life is. I like simple life. I fancy simple life. Hey, simple life. Hey. My enemies will be getting me. I like simple life, right? And it's a beautiful thing to live a life with not much, okay? Normally, we observe even animals. You realize that animals live simple life, and that's why they function much in their dimension. It's so beautiful. So, um, I think as an ancestor, you should have such frequency, such energy of simplicity. Okay, it's very simple. So I don't really have much clothes. Okay, but I have few. So this one is some of it, right? Good. I normally prefer coconut than clothes. So if you right now, I'm now gradually organizing my coconut, project. I'm organizing the seedlings. So I have, for now, I have, sincerely for now, I have one seedling. It's amazing. I had it today. I've been telling the coconut sellers to give me every coconut seller. Right now, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be going around the town to, um, I'll contact the coconut sellers for coconuts, the green ones, so that I'll plant them. I already have accessed a place I can plant them, so that's a very beautiful thing. I prefer to invest in coconuts than buying many clothes. Okay. So, for example, anyone who wants some of these clothes, it means that I'll have to send it to you. Okay. So it will be a barter trade. Okay. You will support my coconut project, and I'll give it to you. And then I'll give you Some, right? New, yeah, right. I appreciate everybody. So that's me. It's a simple life we are living here, right? I am not in a hurry. I'm not in a competition. Life is a mission. It's not a competition. So I'm cool. When I'm hungry, I'm cool. When I'm satisfied, I'm cool. Okay, or whichever ways. When I have, I'm cool. When I don't have, I'm cool. Okay. Normally, you see me coming on live stream when I have enough data bundle or I have enough to purchase the data bundle because, yeah. Um, so it's not a force, and I'm not in a hurry. I appreciate everybody for connecting to my truth. The things that we have been saying are actually something that is already in your soul. So um, most of them, right? I cannot say 100% of what I say will be in your soul because in as much as we are communicating our own truth here, we have our own experience, soul experience. So there are certain things I may say that you may not really, you may be like, okay, but maybe you have your own truth. So the most important thing is to listen to your higher self. So my universal message I give to people is connect to self, right? In as much as I come here to share my truth, I tell you, connect to self. Listen to your higher self. What is really working for you? Don't play with it, okay? And what is really bringing you that high vibration resource? You shouldn't downplay all these experiences, okay? We are not in a religion, right? We are not in a religion. Spirituality is very broadened, powerful, unlimited, cannot be restricted, and the formulas are very different. Okay, so the approach and formulas are different. The doors are different. It's not like religion that says that I am the way, so there is no other way. I am the no. Some can come from the other side. Some come from the other side. It's all an individual soul experience, and it's very ancestral, right? I appreciate everybody for joining. Now, one thing that you can do for me is to share the live so that it reaches as many people as it can. And then also, if you want to support everything, the things I do, or all my anything that you want to support me, I'm also there. Okay, yes, I'm on PayPal. You can support me there. It's good. Hmm. I appreciate everybody. I'm talking about African tradition and uh, African tradition and the rituals and the culture. Okay. Um, some people think that when we talk about spirituality, we are talking about the fact that you are observing practices, okay, in this so-called traditional African traditional consciousness, right? So now people think that spirituality. So when you come here, some people think that okay, so spirituality is when maybe you are trying to contact idols and maybe you are practicing some voodoo, or maybe you've drawn some signs or something there, and or maybe you are pouring libation, or you are, yeah, you know that thing. So sometimes it's like maybe the drums and all these things that they just play, and yeah. So that's how spirituality has been deemed in Africa, but it's far from that. I uploaded a video earlier, okay, and um, it was addressing this African tradition and rituals. They are all part of the whole Yahweh consciousness agenda. Okay, there is an agenda that is going on, okay, but the presentations of this agenda will not make you actually think that it's an agenda that is going on, but it's actually an agenda, okay, and the agenda is to just keep people away from their soul disconnection, from their soul connection. So they are being kept away from their soul connection, so disconnected, okay. So everything that you are seeing in this very reality is taking your energy. It's an illusion that has been created for you to empower it to become effective in and over your life. So that moment when you are able to observe the things that the matrix is bringing to you and partake fully, not ready to free yourself, right? Okay. So today I'm addressing the African tradition and the culture. Let me read some comments. Yes. Hi. Hello, BSF lovely Kisby. Hello. Me too. Okay, hi, Nana. Dory Bex, I appreciate you so much. I hope everything is fine with you. Strike the one, greetings, my brother. Alhamdulillah. I see. Alhamdulillah. I see. You are in a consciousness of religion. It's fine. That's what you want, right? Take it. I mean, you are in. Are you in for what? The shirts? All right. If you need some of my of these shirts, I wear them. That's what I wear actually. I'm like, okay, I like to be bare chested and walk around my reality, walk in my reality. But if I want to wear a cloth, then I should represent my own self. I should represent my own soul. Okay. One thing that people don't know is that the soul of every person is feminine. Good, you should know that. Now, the shirts I wear should represent something very powerful. I have a lot that is in here. In the live streams, I'll be showing you them, so they have writings on it. At least I don't have to talk much when I'm outside. You should know what I represent. It's not a religion, it's a powerful soul freedom for people, right? For souls. Okay, I keep telling people that if you should accept godliness, let it reveal womanhood. I didn't tell you to believe in a God, but if you are believing in God, then this is how you should go with the frequency. At least I'm helping you. I tell people that if you put me in a box of religion, I'll come out with God is a woman. So if I am being religious, then godliness will appear very woman to me. So everything I'm seeing in the Bible or everything in the religious textbook, I am going to turn it and make it more feminine for my own consumption, because that would be very healthy for me. Right? Good. Because we've seen women giving life straight up. No curve, no bend. And let me chip in this reality. Okay? Before we get on to it's all part of everything. We are not in a hurry. Okay, now womanhood has been tampered with, right? You should know clinically, biologically, laboratory, womanhood has been tampered with, right? So what the reality is, women could reproduce on their own and they still can. It's in their DNA, it's in their soul. They can reproduce on their own. Now nobody should come and tell me that, okay, show me. I'm not here to show you anything, because no amount of things that I will show you that will make you accept yourself. I said accept your own self, right? Good. But this is what I'm communicating to you. The thing is that your ancestors were very feminine and they understood that life is coming from the woman, straight up, no curve, no bend. It's not like a partnership. It's straight, full straight. The mechanisms of a woman could independently bring forth life. I don't have any images or videos to show. No, I don't have anything to show you. This time I'm telling you, I don't have anything to show you. Because do you know why I don't have anything to show you? In here, in here, in here. If you're a woman and you want a child, you can go to the river or you can go to the ocean and you will get a child. You won't have any sexual anything. You won't have any, no entity, no nothing. You won't have any sexual experience. Yes. So I have nothing to show you, but the reality is that a time came of your ancestors that they independently brought forth children. They did it very nice and it was amazing. Okay, yes. And biologically, the reason why it is so or it has been so is because the woman carries the egg. Now, the egg is what is actually the child, not the sperm. Please don't make that mistake. Not the sperm. Oh. I said womanhood has been tampered with. Aliens had to put body structures down and work a lot on it. Trust me. There was a laboratory that sought to put women on a stretcher, men on a stretcher, and biologically do a lot of things to them. Yeah, narcissistic world. They can do a lot to the body, but the soul is cannot be tampered with. That's why I'm telling you that still women can bring forth children without any sexual experience. You can start that journey to see. You will see it will manifest to you as a woman. You see, when you look at the body or the avatar of a man, there is nothing life. Biologically, narcissistically, this is how it appears to be, right? Men naturally, this time I'm telling you, I don't know how I should put it. Can you be able to take this truth? Me, I'm telling you the truth and I go my way. Can you take this truth? Can you take this truth? The thing is that let me try. I'm not pleasing anyone, right? Good. It's fine. The thing is, when the entities saw that a woman was independently bringing forth a child, very toxic narcissistic entity, when they saw that women were already making life without a need of a man, then no, because there is an agenda to enthrone a masculine force, which is backed by aliens. Now, for the aliens to penetrate to get a woman, men who were playing role ancestrally to protect a lot on this physical state, because I tell you that men are masculine and physical beings who are authentically here to prove qualification and to prove value, but they failed. because they were promised a throne. Men were promised power, throne, because they felt that, and you know one thing, morally speaking, you know, the feminine stands for justice. That's why ancestrally you won't fool. You can't fool. A time came that you can't fool. Like how people can come and comment, you can't fool. So men feared that thing a lot, so they had to run away. Can't you see religion thriving? Because men were indoctrinated. They failed nature totally. And for years, in the time frequency, for years, this thing has gone on. But you see, the earth is very feminine. And when you say feminine, it means that it's very consuming. It's a consuming force, the earth, that you are on it. No. I've changed the topic. My higher self said I should change the topic. I am not talking about African tradition and culture. That's the next live stream. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is what my higher self wants me to do now. I'm very sorry about the situation. You have changed the topic. As a man, your divinity is in value physically. Now, these alienated entities, needed a lot of things in this earth space. Because this is the house of energy. The earth is the house of energy. This very earth. This is the only plane that you can create. Physical, you can create. You can contact nature to create. Right? This is the dimension that the fifth dimension is possible. Fifth dimension is not possible anywhere in any other dimension other than this dimension. Fifth dimension is not possible anywhere. So that's why we can't take this very plane for joke. You being here is for one, to break a karmic cycle. This is the place that you can break karmic cycles by being responsible. So there are entities in other dimensions that they need to come here to break cycles. Some are here to break the cycle. But now the biological tampering has rendered many souls forgetting a lot, erased. So when these alienated entities saw that men and women were independently bringing forth life, they were like, nah. We need population to achieve something. So for us to speed things up, let's enforce more mechanisms in a man that will also now come in to do something. So your sperm is not actually something that is going to create the baby. Your sperm is going to prove qualification from, it's a law. It's a law, it's a principle, it's a law. But right now, the alienated entities, now let me tell you this before I check this thing in. You see, life began before life. Okay, the divine mother is everything nature and everything you can consciously or subconsciously think of, including your attempt to produce missiles and nuclear bombs. All these energies are from the feminine, the side of you that creates a lot of things. See, the chicken, what is actually making the chicken lay eggs? The egg is already there in the chicken. So right now the man has to chase the chicken. Now when the man chases the chicken, now this one is very narcissistic. The kind of intercourse that happens between chicken is very narcissistic. I don't know. A manipulation is there, because I don't understand why the animal. But let's put that one aside. What actually did that man chicken do? There wasn't even any sperm, just sitting on me like this. I didn't get the formula. So the egg is already there. But here is the case now. The man chicken wants to see chicks, one side chicks. So the man looking for side chicks, now there should be a certain qualification, and that's where that chase comes in. I don't know which kind of life is that. So right now it looks like there are specific animals that can reproduce without a man. And they say pathogenesis. But every woman has the energy of pathogenesis. Every woman has got that thing. And it's ancestral. So there came a time that the earth was very matriarchal, and the feminine enforcements were very dominant, to the point that men were being, it was like men had to qualify for child, because the woman is already bringing child. So now if you want to partake in conscious childbirthing, then you have to prove qualification. You have to qualify. You have to be of value. And it's natural. It's not a joke. This thing I'm telling you, it's not a joke. You have to be an ancestor to be an. When I say ancestor, I'm not talking about 400 years ago, colonization, slave trade. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Those people, they are not ancestors. The people that you know, when you come here, the colonial consciousness is very severe. Okay, the colonial consciousness is very severe. So even when you come here, we bear names that are not even our own. For example, for someone like me, they said my official name is Kelvin. Kelvin Archer. So Kelvin is not a name that is identified here. Okay, but subconsciously they imposed it and placed it on me. Now it will be on your registrations and everything. It's funny. So a lot was happening ancestrally. So when I'm talking about ancestors, it's not about this colonization consciousness, right? It's this one, there's no. I'm talking about the time before this time, a world of few people, many abundant, natural fruit, clean rivers, clean mountains vibrating higher, a lot of greens, nature, love, high vibration. Few. They were conscious of evil too, but justice prevailed. Justice prevailed. So when you say the life before this life, we are not saying that it was so let me put it in quotes, angelic, right? It was, you see, we have the higher vibration, the lower vibration, but the higher vibration was the place that the ancestors were comfortably abiding. Right? Mothers, in fact, old mothers were bringing children. Old mothers were even bringing children. So the concept of menopause, this menopause term, is a biological manipulation. Menopause. If you begin to take food serious, you will menstruate and menstruate. You realize that you will menstruate and menstruate and menstruate and menstruate and menstruate and menstruate. Even food can push that thing. I said they lay they lay the body of woman on a stretcher, and they conduct a lot of laboratory work. So menopause has gone to the point that 40 years, people are experiencing menopause at 40 years, according to the age frequency. 40 years. Your ancestors didn't have age or time, and that is how they were living. But right now, fine, grounded with age, 40 years, menopause. Hey! Because the person is eating soda, pizza, processed, ultra processed, supermarket junk. The body is under severe trauma. So menstruation, and so they say menopause is natural. So when you go on the Google, they will say, it's natural when you reach. No, it's not natural. Menopause is not natural. Menopause is not natural. They are ripping off the woman a lot. So when we say escaping the matrix, we are saying that having your power back in your soul, and it's powerful. Is very, 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 very powerful. I said they can tamper with your body, but your soul. When you reach inside your consciousness and you begin to take spiritual work serious, you can release energies back. Align with nature, connect to nature. That is where they don't want you to go. Why do you think that they have concrete in the cities? They want to keep you away from grounding. The woman is life. Nothing is going to change this. Not even me or you or anyone. That the woman is the very life. You, the man, you have to prove to partake in this life. To be invited. You have to be invited. Or You have to be in your high vibration, responsible to attract the qualification. You have to be valuable. So when you look at this very reality, you realize that men, most of these men are not qualified. But whichever way, because the patriarchy system is putting men as trophies, and this patriarchy system is an illusion to the point that is depending on the life force energy of women. Women, because they have no, most of them have not come to accept their very self, they still send energy and they still chase and make the man the trophy. They enforce it in their mind. When I was here, and then a lady was saying that, me, if you are a man and you don't have money, you can't fuck me. You need money to fuck me. A woman from here. So I need you have to come well endowed with finances before you can enter there. Hey. So the narcissistic man will be there and be like, if I don't have money, I can't. I need money. This is my system. The patriarchy is mine. The patriarchy is mine. I will see what I will do. I need power. I need women. So the concept of all these multiple marriage is a manipulation out of vulnerability. They've made women so vulnerable. And if women fail to realize the state and begin to unite with their self and their self and their other women, the matrix will thrive. Because actually the matrix comes from matriarchy. Matrix is matriarchy. X, you see that X there? Let me tell you this. Matriarchy, matrix. Matriarchy, matrix. So it's striving on the severe contribution and promotion of women. Can't you see? It is women that is promoting marriage. It is women that is promoting religion. It is women that is promoting all they are the hypers. That is why every pastor needs to have a wife for church growth. For church growth, a pastor needs to recruit a woman. Don't you see the pastors' wives? Don't you see them? Most of them carry marine spirit for church growth. They are marine connections. I'm telling you truth here. So the man knows that he is finding life from the woman, but he doesn't give credit. There is no credit. There is no credit. Credit is no, there's no acknowledgement. Because they see acknowledgement as when I do that, she will feel it's like it means I'm putting her over me. So let me create something that will make her vulnerable and feel that she needs me. So women are promoting the marriage a lot. You see women fighting, and you see women beefing each other because of husband and ring. I'm done crying. I will cry again. I can't remember when we were children. Sometimes you can cry. And when you are asked to explain your side, relax. All these things are narcissism. Men, you see, men they like that. And you see, it's the men that sometimes there's a lot in there. That man will grow up to become something else. That man, because there's a lot that he needs to bring out. So I was standing. Why? Do you have asthma? Do you have asthma? You have a problem. You have a problem. It means that they have harbored a lot of things. You see, they are attachment, severe attachment. It's attachment that makes, especially most of the men cry like that too. Attachment. They are very emotional. Men are emotional. Men are very emotional. Do you want to know how emotional men are? When they catch a woman, their woman, maybe when they see their woman cheating in this matrix drama, all this drama. When a man sees a man get cheated, it's like you go do this. You see, they become physical. That's emotional. They see physical. They are attached because that's it. They attach too much. They can cry. Attachment. But they project it on women. Somebody told me that women are not qualified to lead because they are emotional. I was like, let me go and do research a little about this. What do you mean by that? And when I went, I was like, but even myself like this, sometimes you realize that when something gets to you, you can, as a man, you see, when a man loses money or something, like a man is doing, like, you see those kind of forex trading and cryptocurrencies, you see this man, sometimes you see, you see women doing, no, women don't put that, because they are inwardly spiritual beings, most are connected to heart. They are able to absorb the same way. I'm giving you a frequency, the same way a man can be on a woman and be like, the man feels like he's doing something, but actually, if you awaken something in the woman, trust me, you are going to die on top of her, because she's very consuming. She can have a lot to deal with and take a lot, and you end up dying. And you realize that these men are on a shopping spree of finding chemicals and medicine that is going to enhance their sexual. All this is what are they doing? They want to last longer to please the woman. But the woman's body is so spiritual that you can't. If you are going inside there, then you can't read. You can't. So sometimes in this matrix drama, you realize that the women sometimes they get to a point, they just get like they can take you on another journey. See, they can take you on another journey, and it's something natural. Whether the woman likes to have it or doesn't like to have it, if she's going with you on it, you the man, you may think you will die. And many women have tried. They have gone they've betted things on it, and they tried and they died. Some have died. They died trying to last long. They died trying to. So most of these traumatized women who are there saying that you fucked me for long, it's not a joke. A traumatized woman when a woman becomes so traumatized, now pain becomes fun, and you can die. I'm giving you an advice. So if you're a man, don't cry. I'm a man, I can't do that, I can't do. You will meet something. You may feel like, finish this guy. You may have a problem. This is just by the way. We are talking about African tradition anyway, but I've stopped talking about that topic. That topic is down. I'll talk about it in the next session. We are having a conversation, very beautiful. We are cutting from all edges for you to understand. The matriarchy is powerful. If you want to see how powerful the matriarchy is, go to the ocean side and connect with the ocean frequency. That defines matriarchy. And when you say the matriarchy, we are talking about system. So that's why they copied it. They said matrix. They are copied, the influencer, it's a photocopy. But this time round, it has become so toxic. A man came from a woman. A man came from a woman. Balance, if you are telling me about duality or balance or yin and yang, you should know that they are all theories. They are all theories. They are all theories. Polarity, this, that, they are all theories. Now, you should realize that everything is sourced from something. And for us to even have the mind to think of balance, should even tell you that balance is created. There is life first before balance. So should I maybe take you on some little journey? Let's go and turn the Bible upside down now and come back. We are going to turn the Bible upside down and come back right now. When you go into Genesis, you realize that the creation story. Now, everything created, now they said that now the man was created. So now, when man was created, now they said, and God saw that man was alone. Alone. We are coming to turn it upside down. When the woman birthed a woman, she saw that the woman was alone. Wow. Okay, fine. We are going by the religious frequency. So let's pretend that we are in the church right now. It's simple. So the woman, God, who is a woman, saw that the woman was alone. She made a balance of a man. Let's put it that way. Now let's get back. What was I trying to mean? I was trying to mean that now these kind of theologies and ideologies are all coming from an afterlife. All these systems and things and the sciences and the things are men's consciousness trying to connect and find things. Adventure is masculine, to try to and something, your vibration matters. In your adventure, your vibration matters. So first of all, come out of science, come out of all this modern day kind of theory. Are you getting it? And come to realize that life is formed subconsciously. For life to continue, there has to be a conscious effort now, which is a man should be of value to prove qualification from the woman to continue. Actually, it is the man that needs the child, not the woman. At this point, it is proved all that men need a child. Because the one who is wanting to have the sex, the one who is putting something into something. One is making a conscious effort of putting something into something. It is not the yoni that came and then, no. It is you that you are going to. So it is the men, especially the men. So a narcissistic man who wants a child, what do you think the narcissistic man will do? The narcissistic man will go into looking for beautiful girls because she's narcissistic, she has money, so she will be looking for, she will try to contest and look for, so now she will look for the vulnerable, beautiful, and then sex them. But he will come and make it look like he's doing you a favor. I will help you. You see that thing? Who need who? Who need who? Who need who? Be sincere to yourself. Who need who? Men need women more than women needing men. Let's be real. See, this life, if you want nature to, if you want to experience nature, be real. Your heart is vibrating a lot of truth, but you are in your mind. You are so locked up in library. You are being stupid, and that's the problem. This time it's not about a man or a woman or a boy and a girl. It's about the reality. So me, I don't play. I've paid my dues. I'm qualified to talk more truth. The divine has accepted me because you have to. So if there is any confession that a man should confess unto salvation, then you have to accept the woman as your personal savior and your life giver. You have to confess it. Yes, the woman came before me, and I have to. So this is the confession. If you are coming to Pastor Nana Kwame to confess, come by saying that, oh, I accept the woman as my personal savior and my life. Oh, I am from now on, I am a person of value, a person of importance. I am living my life to empower, to be of value, to protect nature, to stand for justice, because I am a masculine being made to be conscious and physical. And you find life. You find life. If words are powerful, you find life. It's the assignment of every man to go and into his closet and make this confession if you want life. If you want life, go and confess this. Go to your mother. Go to your mother and yes, I know mothers have become narcissistic, but go and awaken the godliness in your mother. Tell your mother you are God. And it's proved. When women go to labor, right, the pain that they go through, even scientists can't explain how they're able to survive the pain. And if men are placed in that shoes, they will die. Because birth is spiritual. Giving birth is spiritual. It's these days that the pharmaceutical industry has grounded women. Now it looks physical. Now that pain. If we are putting a man there, the man will die. Are you getting it? So the sun defines masculinity. So that's why they call it the sun. Actually, the S-O-N. So the concept of Jesus is even proving that that person you are bowing to as Jesus comes from a portal of feminine. Now, the birth that happened, you should realize that they are saying, and they are even confirming the power of godliness. in that you will see that they said that the woman became pregnant with no sexual intercourse. That's godliness. Are you getting it? So, in as much as I'm seeing someone writing a lot of rubbish, I don't give a fuck. Trust me. The truth I'm communicating after this, come and watch, is going deep and deep and deep and deep and deep and deep into the waves. I'm God of the waves. I am God of the waves. So every truth I'm communicating here is not coming to answer any question. I'm questioning your answers. I'm questioning your answers. You will go and sleep. Do you know the impact that has happened on this internet space? I was sent here for a purpose. So it's a contract in the soul, right? So listen, if you like, write a 100-paragraph page book here, trying to say that I am not saying this, but when you go to your bed and you sleep, you see, when you close your eyes, when you close your eyes and the dream starts coming, you will see that whatever I'm saying is true. Life is a woman. Death is a woman. Don't play. That's why that's why you are stupid as you are. Your body will be lowered into the earth, just as you came out from a womb of a portal. From a portal, that's how you enter a portal. So the earth is actually a portal. The earth is a portal. It's a womb. Kwasiampeni. The Jimmy or comment section and say, foo. By the time you realize, and they say the internet is off, everybody go inside. Now you try to look for nature, and nature is nowhere to be found. You won't find her. Why? Do you know why? Because you are stupid. Are you getting it? So let's keep on going on. Are you getting it? Let's keep on going on. The woman. So when I say the woman, you should go into your soul to realize that we are touching on something very green. Something should be going on in your mind, like flowers, like coconuts, like the mountains, like the rivers, like a powerful portal, a womb, or something beautiful. You know something beautiful. That's powerful. Psychic. Or should I give you marijuana to smoke, or maybe eat or something, so that it will activate something? Because actually, some people need to be placed on psychedelic. Actually, some people need psychedelic. You see, sometimes it's serious. Nature is so beautiful to the point that she placed herself in the plant, so that even if men lose consciousness, they will have contact with these plants to regain consciousness. Because the plant is very feminine. If you take the marijuana and you want to destroy, then it means that your state is very bad. Because the marijuana is leading you to a portal, to a woman, to a beautiful nature feel. You see, taking the marijuana and feeling lots of nature is powerful. That's the high vibration we are talking about. When we say high vibration, we are not saying that. No, we are saying that it's like a nature frequency, so much loud in your heart. So I am not starting. This is not a religion. This is nature. The fact that you have come to understand that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience. Now, when you came here to have this physical experience, when you came, you realized that the earth was giving birth without your permission. The earth was giving life without your contribution. What contribution are men actually playing in the world? When you went there, you saw the fruit. What contribution are you actually playing than to pick the seed and go and replant them, so that you can have food to eat? Nature doesn't need fruit. You need the fruit. You, the man, you need the fruit. Nature doesn't need the fruit. You need it. It's available for you to eat in abundance. Seeds are inside. Go and replant them. Yes, the same as the woman. The woman doesn't need you. You need a child. So come, you go. You go and have the sex. As you are having the sex, look at your face. Look at your face. When you are releasing or ejaculating, look at your face. We can't even see your eye. Your face have food. You see, you see the way you do yourself. You see, it shows your. You see, you are weak. You are not strong. You need strength. You need to be valuable. You need a lot. This is not what you were even made here for. Be valuable. Be valuable as a man. Your godliness is to achieve the woman. The woman is your higher self. So it's not about the woman that has become masculine. No. It's not about the woman that has become masculine and is now masculine. No. We are talking about the woman in her heart. She is your higher self because you need to observe to understand femininity. So before we had feminine and masculine balance, we have to come to understand that the masculine came out of the feminine to provide that balance. This sense that I have, this wisdom that I have, is not in books. When they gave birth to you, see, it's your, you see, this, listen, people will, listen, not everybody will recover. This thing that we are saying, not everybody that will recover to understand. Because it's a critical issue. This critical issue that we are having right now is this. When they brought you forth as a child, they locked you into the documentation consciousness, books, school, these things. It will be hard for you to accept reality. Trust me, unless you are an old soul. Until you feel in your melanin that you are an old soul, it will be hard for you because the book spell is severe. The spell of book is severe. Hey, let me show you. Some people are taking as far as they began from crèche. Now listen, when you come to Africa, the school system here is crèche, early childhood crèche, nursery, see, nursery 1, nursery 2, kindergarten 1, kindergarten 2, primary 1, primary 2, primary 3, primary 4, primary 5, primary 6, primary 7. Then you enter high school 1, high school 2, high school 3. They are trying to change curriculums. So now high school 1, high school 2. Then you are done. Now you go to senior high school 1, senior high school 2, senior high school 3. Then you complete. Now, the person says, I want to study medicine. Okay. Year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, year 7. Okay, I want to be a nurse. Okay, so year 1, year 2, year 3, say year 4 in clinicals. I want to be a mechanic. Year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. So how many time, energy have you spent in the book consciousness? So if we are telling you about the divinity of the universe, if we are telling you about consciousness, you will be lost. Because, you know something? In the book programming, every stage they wash your brain. 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 So it's severe. You are a spiritual being having a physical experience. You are not a physical being having a spiritual experience. So religion turns it. So religion says that you are having a spiritual experience. So instead of you on earth being present and realizing that it is nature that is actually giving you that view of spirituality, no, the person has now been shifted. So the person is on earth, but the person is not here. The person's soul is up somewhere. So the person says, so that's why they say, pray when you are praying. You see, you say, close your eyes and do, Sometimes you see them, let me see you, Lord. Let me see you. Let me see you. Oh, I'll show forth you, show forth, show. You see, because they have been told that there is a cosmic thing that they are really coming to see here. Okay, now this is the same frequency that many have entered into spirituality with. So they think that spirituality is about astral projection, astral travel. I saw my soul and I saw something white, and I saw the white, and they said come to me, and I came and I saw some. So you see, they are taking these vibrations. So that's why even in the spirituality, even in this spiritual whole thing, people can still accept the fact that their so-called balance is happening in the feminine, in a womb. It is happening in the womb. Your balance, your so-called balance is happening in the womb. I accept. No, nobody is rubbishing balance. You need balance, I need balance. But if you know that balance is resting on the frequency of nature, it is on the femininity of nature that you find balance. So nature doesn't mean that you are coming to worship nature. Nature, when we say godliness, it's not like any entity that says I am God, come and bow to me, is a narcissist. Because no real God wants your service. In fact, true gods are actually fortified enough to serve you. And that's what nature is doing. So, Kwasiampeni, as stupid as you can be, you fool on this earth, you become so stupid, useless, and you still go to find water. And you go to find food from her. So when we say that the godliness is woman, we are not trying to single a woman somewhere to say that bow. No, that's not it. We are talking about you, your energy. Your heart is the energy house. It's a woman, but you are disconnected. That's why. So men, you see, I tell people that men possess the energy of a woman, the feminine energy, but the woman is a full feminine force. So you really need her, but you have to go in heart. If you need sex, then make sure that you are humble to have it. Yes, because don't you see right now this earth, it is looking like it's like sex. So that's why they use marriage. So they use marriage to buy the power of the woman, and it looks like the man. It looks like it's the right of the man to have. It's a very right for the man to come and have the sex. So it's like, I've married you. So the man will be like, so I've married you and then married you. Why is the marriage for? I've married you. We've married. We've been here. We've married. And hey, you see, so it's a bait. It's something that is really buying the power of a woman, so that the woman will no longer come and say, I am. Even if so, some women are in marriage. Even if they are not in the mood, they have to, because marriage demands it. If you take it to the pastor will say, hey, your man needs it. Give it to him anytime he can. You want your man to go and cheat. So that's the blackmail. They blackmail you sexually by saying that the man will go and cheat. Would you want the man to go and cheat? She should go and cheat. She should go. That shouldn't be your worry as a woman. That's why women are dying, because they have developed a strong attachment through that. So that's why I don't encourage this concept of marriage for a woman who is on a journey of spirituality. You want to have a child, you can. Fine. Listen, some people, they are even here to listen. Let me tell you this. There are some women, in fact, it is through birth that they will have to feel their godliness. Yeah. And it's true. They have to. Though it's not entirely that giving birth validates godliness. Every woman is entitled to give. I don't care whether there's this thing called fibroid is laboratory made. Fibroid is laboratory made that is given to destroy the womb of a woman, to stop the woman from especially women with great energy. If you're a woman with great energy and powerful energy, you'd realize that these things, if you don't be in your high vibrations, you go and meet an entity that will just have an experience with you, and that's it. You have a lot of issues down there. A man of value, a man of high vibration, a man who is ready to face ego, a man who is sitting down and facing ego. Don't you know that the state of the man is the same as the sperm that is going inside you? If a man is dark, the sperms are dark. If a man is dark, the sperms are dark. If a man is good, the sperm, it's the same thing. Because your heart forms first before your brain. Your heart is the powerhouse. So a man who is ready to work on heart is qualified. So I don't encourage the marriage consciousness, the wedding consciousness. I don't encourage it. Live freely. That moment when you can walk out when you want to, you should walk out when you want to. There shouldn't be any ring, because the ring that they put on here is a chain. The ring signifies chain. It means that thing is given to, and you are binded. It's a bind. So for better, for worse. That's why they make divorce complicated for you. Because they've realized that, now they want to know. If a woman is asking for divorce or something, you realize that they will do a lot of, we are doing processing, because you signed up for something that you said for better, for worse. Why are you not coming back to say you want divorce? Why are you saying, do you know that you are trying, and if they don't give you the divorce, you can't do anything. You are still binded under the man. If the man doesn't say that I agree, it will be hard for you. If the man doesn't say I've accepted it, or if the divorce papers are not signed, you go and live somewhere, and still your man's energy is still with you, because it's a binding ritual that you embark yourself. And I'm telling you the truth. Marriage is the hub that is designed to feed on the woman. Any man who qualifies to have you as a partner should embrace these realities, so that everything becomes karmic. The realities become karmic. Men don't want to go there. Men don't want to go to where the woman is, because the woman stands for justice. The woman stands for justice. So your ancestors, there wasn't constitution. In the place whereby the system where people are given constitution, people are told what to do. in a book or something should tell you that these people are trapped in root. They are not ascending. Because in the matriarchy, you are not told, do not this, do not that. You are not given 10 commandments. You are a child. It's a child that we have to try to keep the knife away. It's a child that you have to tell the child, hey, this is the knife. If you go by the knife, it's going to take, don't go by the fire. Fire is hot. So if the child goes comic, so that's justice. If the child goes, it's very feminine. If the child goes comic, whoosh. You see? So it's children. But your ancestors, they knew every reality truth was, every righteousness and justice and holiness was already in their soul. They knew what to do because they know that if they don't, the earth is falling against them. Because as long as you are on this very earth, you have to align with its principle. You don't come here and change things. Who are you to come and change the ways of the mother? Who are you? So that's why people will be here and a lot is happening. There is a lot of glitch in the matrix. You see the glitches, they are running away. They are running away. So me, if a time comes and you don't see YouTube, you should understand that YouTube is no more, internet is no more. You should understand why internet is no more. Because they've rebelled. There is an atrocity. There is a sin. And it is men that have committed a great sin. A sin unbearable. An error. Crime. A great crime. A great crime. And the mother will judge them the day that they are done. You came on it, you were smoking marijuana. You couldn't have any information or any conscious experience. You didn't have, because after smoking the marijuana, you should become more feminine. That's why marijuana's effect on me is that sometimes if I want to have an experience with marijuana, it's not actually for meditation or anything. I just want to feel more femininity. It's beautiful. So I become so calm and I watch things. Even when a pin falls, I'll hear the pin fall. I become so present. That's very feminine. So we achieve meditation from presence. When you become present, meditation becomes powerful. So you don't take the marijuana because you want to meditate. You take the marijuana because you want to be present more, to the point that the meditation becomes smooth. Listen. So as a man, you took the plant and still you couldn't face ego. You couldn't all your life. Some people they boast, I've smoked for 30 years, I've smoked for 40 years, you've smoked for 40 years, okay. But you are still dark, you are disconnected. So you explain to the woman why you stood 40 years and you couldn't, because you are taking, listen, you are a powerful entity, a being, you are God. You are here in this physical plane to have a physical experience. For you to have a physical experience, you have to contact nature's elements. You have to contact nature's elements. You have to contact nature's elements. You are having a physical experience. So if you want to understand astral projection, you have to understand it from this physical experience perspective. So it shouldn't be like, I should come out of my body to understand meditation. No. You don't have to come out of your body to understand the relevance of meditation. You should be inside your body. There shouldn't be any movement. You should rather see that the things that are natural outside are already vibrating something inside you, because nature is already in your heart. So that's why you are compatible. Your body is compatible. The compatibility of your body to nature is the fact that you can ground. There is density. There is density here. In this place, there is grounding. There is density here. These are the places, this is the place where spiritual laws make sense. It is in your physical experience that spiritual laws will make sense to you. That's when you realize that the mountain, the rivers, they are all vibrating towards you. Everything is vibrating towards you. You are the center of attraction. Everything is vibrating towards you. If you hear it's your vibration. If you hear the sound of the rivers, it's your vibration. All these things are coming to lead you into an astral experience. All these things are coming to lead you into an astral experience. So that is why, as a spiritual being on this physical plane, you shouldn't neglect the vibrations of nature in your heart and outside your reality. The mountains, the sun, the universe, everything is vibrating towards you. Because you hear it, you vibrate, you feel it. When was the last time you paid attention to ants? When was the last time you became conscious of the ants? Don't you know that when you are walking, subconsciously you step on ants, but they don't die because the move is subconscious? Do you know the ants you've been stepping on? But the moment you begin to become conscious of the ants and you start to step on them and do this, you kill them because you have become masculine, so consciousness. But as you are walking, you are stepping on ants. Have you paid attention to the ants? After this life, pay attention to, watch them. Sometimes that's spirituality. That's a spiritual being. You sit down, you watch them. Watch the ants. The system of the ants, that's the matriarchy. Very aligned and ordered justice. Look at the ants. The queen mother is, the queen is there. The god is there. The woman is there. How ants are able to build clay house. That's where your ancestors learned how to build clay house. Your ancestors were able to build clay house out of the inspiration of ants. The clay house that you see, no matter the wind, this ant house is not going to destroy until you consciously go and hit it with something. Then they have to leave the place and go and establish another place. So the soil, that the clay that they use to build clay house, they actually go and fetch the ant house. So the ant house, they bring all of them down. So the ants have to leave. Then they will water the thinner, because because how is that? So the ancestors observed. So that's why being present in nature is important. So the clay house thing that you are seeing now, the concept and the architectural life is inspired by ants. Even the more this matrix architecture is all well from clay. It is out of the clay that they now began to have architects and have 24-bedroom mansion. But you'd realize that the ants house is a house that, no matter how it rains, no matter how it gets wet, it never gets into no matter the wind, no matter. Very matriarchal and powerful. So ancestors progressed and enhanced their living by also following the blueprints of the ants to get clay houses, and now we have clay houses. You don't neglect living in clay houses. If you can make a clay house for yourself, live in it, because a clay house is very powerful. And you know one beautiful thing about clay house? It's very ancestral. And one thing is that there has never been any record of a clay house falling on someone. As long as a soul lives in the clay house, let the house, let the wind, let the wood in the clay bend, let the clay house bend like this and do this, let the clay house turn like this. It will never fall on the one sleeping on it. If you've not observed that thing, then you have to, maybe I don't know how you observe that thing, but those who live in clay houses, it never collapses upon them. And do you know when it collapses? It collapses the day that the person leaves the physical plane. So if the let me borrow the English. I don't like to use die, but let me bring it here so that you understand. So if the person dies, if the person transcends, that day is when the clay house comes down. It's powerful. The clay house will come down. So the clay house will now start coming down, because the clay house is actually grounded on the earth. See, the clay house is the earth's frequency. It will never fall on you. None of your ancestors lived in clay house and it fell on them. There were strong winds, there were this, there were that, but they were never. So clay house. If you can get it, fine. It will really affect your experience that you are having here. You want to have astral projection. You want to have a sound meditation. You want to have vivid dreams of powerful nature frequency. Sleep in a clay house and see. Sleep in a clay house, because when you build a clay house, it's like raising the earth above yourself. A powerful, spiritual, feminine frequency. So you are like you are raising the antenna. You are raising the ant's vibration. So ancestors, they tap into the ant's frequency by building clay house, because when after all is said and done, you realize that all these animals, the ants, they enter into the hole, they enter into the clay thing, and they are safe, they are okay, and they come out and they're able to do more. You don't need an air condition in a clay house. You don't need all these ego material things in clay house. No matter how hot the outside is, inside is cool for you. So in your spiritual work and spiritual experience, clay house is important as an ancestor. So yes. Powerful. Matriarchy. Not something much. No, listen, when you become so much present, you realize that it's not anything much needed. Your ancestors were not searching and in competition to find 24-bedroom house. Why? You came on earth to have a physical experience. Why have you taken so much? 24-bedroom house. Someone say, me, I have 10 houses. I have 8 cars. I have 7 wives. Yes, I'm the boss. Mm-hmm. You will die. Now, when you die, do you know what will happen? Your children, who are your same state, will come and look at the house and say, there are more designs that are better than this house. Let's bring it down and build another one. Because this patriarchy system is trying to give some updates, new house building. Now your children want to continue your legacy, right? Good. So they will bring down your house and they will build another one. Your house will be outmoded. Now some people's houses are abandoned house. So this life is simple. And have you realized this thing about, actually, even now, the mothers, women actually don't really desire too much things. It's like, it is now that the womanhood thing has changed so much. Like a mother who is busily giving life and ensuring that things are, it's like, it's men that need a lot of things to prove a point. But women, it's something natural mostly. It's like, you see, not anything plenty much. That's something, peace of mind. I'm okay. I feel myself. I'm able to do my spiritual work, tap into my psychic abilities, tap into my healing abilities, my witchcraft abilities, eat good, have a good experience, maybe my beautiful. It's something simple. But the patriarchy wants you to have everything. So I need this, I need that. So right now you see, they want everything. Some men, they want everything. They want to have everything. Artificial. So it's simple. You realize that it's a simple thing. So for you to come to understand these very mechanisms of the universe, then you should be in your heart. And it's very feminine. I appreciate everybody for joining this live. And today I was supposed to talk about African tradition and culture, but my higher self said, address something beautiful here, and that's what we've done. Okay, we are entering into the final phase of this live. We are entering into the final phase of this live. If you want to support me, I have a lot of things I'm doing. I'm going to plant a lot of coconut, and I'll be needing much of people, so I will be there will be a whole lot of logistics and a lot. So if you want to, and people are not really vibrating just as you, but sometimes people who are coming to actually contribute to something may not really vibrate as you, but because maybe they could be technical enough to help you with things, then you would need to also understand the concept of barter trade, right? So it's very important. And one thing is, for me to come on the live stream, I have to get a lot of internet data bundles and stuff, and that's what keeps me coming here. So supports help a lot, and they play a role. I won't come here and pretend as if the supports don't do anything. It really does a lot, which is the internet data charges, everything. It helps and play a role, because if we are going by the internet frequency, then it will demand internet data charges, and it's fair. Come on, it's fair. So I appreciate the fact that people are coming to also understand a lot in their soul and connect. So I am not here to bring you something new, but just for you to go into your soul, okay? For you to go into your soul and come to realize that This life, you are the one defining it. It's not about money. It's about the fact that you haven't come to the presence with self to come to understand that all these things that are outside are actually coming to you already. You just have to be in your right femininity and be in your frequency of attraction, and you realize that they are all coming. So even if someone contacts me and like, Nana Kwame, okay, I want to support you or connect with you, support you, you should realize that it's something that I did, as in I have done something, right? I've done something, and what did I do? I have been able to sit myself down, to go into my soul, to find a lot of information that is helping the people so much. Sometimes, maybe there are many people that are locked up in marriage, but when they came to realize a lot of truth that we are bringing here, they have done a lot of work and they have seen a lot. Some are in the marriage consciousness still, but right now they've come to realize a lot. And it's beautiful. Are you getting it? And I'm someone that I am not coming to personally come into your DM. I don't do that, please. I know there are some people on here that they may try to maybe impersonate or something to try to use. Please, if anybody messages you or anything that I am Nana Kwame, I do read. I don't do those things. It's someone rather will contact me and be like, oh Nana, this is this, and if there is that time that I will have you talk. I'm very cool, free, cool, and I'm doing a lot of work too. We are all having our own journey and experience. Right? So, if today YouTube is giving me a revenue, then you should know that I qualified for. Right? I keep telling people that the matrix is like a well. Some people have decided to enter the water to fetch the water, whilst they can stand outside and fetch some of the water. You can stand outside and fetch. This life, this spirituality is very broad, right? You reach a point, you take something that will help you, then you move. That's it. People don't understand that all things are coming to you. You are attracting all things. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. Seek ye first your soul, which is the kingdom. And all these things that we are doing, I need this, no, let's be in our family. Let's be in your potential, do the things you love to do. Enjoy it and see if you won't attract a lot of things. Put yourself to that frequency that, okay, I am this woman, I am this. I can braid hair. Enjoy it. If the AI frequency is there, use it and put your energy into it and make sure that you are doing it and enjoy it and see. Take your spiritual health serious. Do your yoga, do your meditation before you start your doing the work. Do spiritual work and do it and see. Begin to eat good to feel good and do what you love to do. You will see. This is the principle that many people that you call celebrities, they are using much of it, right? Though they are with a dark femininity side of life, right? They are lost in the dark, but the principles are still working for them. So this life is a journey. That's why I will have to appreciate love. Sometimes I use appreciate love people who are also seeing the things that we are doing. So some are fetching water from the well. Some have decided to enter inside and they are never coming back. Be wise. Oh. When I say be wise, I know what I'm saying. Be smart. That's part of this spiritual journey. If there was no matrix, there wouldn't be any need for awakening. So the matrix has played a role. You see, see, You have to be shown a lot because you were taken away. The matrix will traumatize you. You go for the guy will traumatize you. You go for this, then you learn, say, oh, this is a very cold matrix. I'm not here. Then you become then you become when we say awakening, we are saying that I've seen everything. Now I'm living in my own free life and doing the things I love to. If I choose to monetize it, I monetize. If I don't monetize and I'm just doing it for fun, I do it for fun. I appreciate that. These are all wisdom from the feminine. We are not in a hurry. We are getting to the final phase of the whole message thing. Have you realized that people are actually running away from something? When you look at you realize that it's like people are running away from something. Let me give you an example. I want to go to heaven. I want to go to heaven. May I live my life that is pleasing God and I'll go to heaven. Okay. Die so that you will go. No, I will not die. I will not die. Hey, I'm going to walk on the street of gold. Die and go now. No, death, no. Now listen. The term death is something like a no-go area. Right? A no-go area. It's like, hey, me deaf, hey, me deaf. But you know something? As a spiritual being having a physical experience, you should experience a moment of out of the body experience. You should have an out of the body experience, right? It's very conscious. Out of the body experience. And before you are able to go on the out of the body experience, you need to come to realize that death is an illusion. So it's like, hey, death. So you realize that they are not really experiencing spirituality. So these kind of religious people that it's like they don't even. So some people are even. There's a prayer topic. We are praying that any spirit of death, we break it right now. So begin to pray. You see how when you raise that, when it's like when that prayer topic is raised. Yeah, I've been in the religious consciousness before. You see, one thing is that as I'm presenting a lot of things to you, realize that I am reflecting much on religion because I've been there. So now you realize that let's pray. No, die. No, I will not die. I will not die. So men are running away from something, and it's an illusion. It's already in their soul. The matrix is actually giving them a death experience. So death means to be destroyed. So you living to be destroyed is serious. So what are they running away from? They are running away from their own heart. Because if you are in your heart, you'd realize that this so-called illusion of life and death are actually something you are already having it inside and it's already there. So it shouldn't be like you are out of your body and you are shocked. So this how some people this what is happening for people who are locked up in their religious consciousness, because in their very life, because in their very life they've not seen these realities, they've not seen all these things. Now when they come out or when they die, it's like, what is going on? Hey, 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 hey. So you realize that even in the hospital, you see, when they are dying, it's like, no, no. Some of them even ease on themselves. Like, so I'm coming. Will I die? Will I die? Will I die? But you said you want to walk on the street of gold. You said you want to walk on the street of gold. So why? So there's a problem. Will I die? So you see why people are buying into the concept of rapture. Religion is playing with them because now they feel, so now, okay, oh, there will be rapture and you will be taken up just like that. Share. You are stupid. You are stupid. If you don't face what you fear, it will come to you. You will die. If you don't face that thing that you genuinely fear, that death will come, destruction. It will be your karma. I said, life is a woman. That so-called death is your judgment, the woman. You escape a lot. You escape judgment through your heart. When you begin to live in your heart, there is no judgment for you. For someone who lives in the high vibration, their heart. You are the people that are called the earth people. You are the ones that are here. You come to work and you are done. Your ancestors, they will not be then it means that you have done a lot. You see, the vibration to which you are living this plane is even telling a lot. Your ancestors, they transcend, they ascend, they transcend. They came here to work on their soul. They understood that this place is a ground that is a dream come true, to be responsible and to take everything seriously serious and connect. So this earth is a plane that is there. So if you are there and you think that this earth one day there will be the earth will be rolling like fire and everything will be destroyed, you are very stupid. You are very stupid to think that this earth is there, powerfully there. Now you have come to have an experience. Now you are saying that, okay, this earth will destroy. You are very stupid. You are the one trying to destroy, and the earth has seen you. The divine feminine has seen you. You will struggle in this life. That's why you see you don't have peace. That's why you see you are struggling. That's why you see you are having problems. That's why you see things you are doing. You have the money, but you are not at peace. You have fear. You are at fear, insecurities. You see. The earth is a consuming force. The earth is a consuming force. It can take a lot of your shit. Sorry. It takes all of them. All this mess they are creating, the earth is consuming all of them. You are not ready to acknowledge the divine femininity that is bringing all life subconsciously. The role of the masculine is to consciously reproduce and protect, and you are not doing it. Are you protecting? Or when you see the earth, you see it as an opportunity to destroy. So now we live in an age where people think that, hey, and then if I find the gold, it's like, hey, one day, I'll enter into the bush, and then maybe nature will say, "Come gold," yes, and I'll find gold, and then I will go and sell them, and hey, who told you that gold is meant to be sold? Which value can you put on gold? It is people that are putting currency value on gold. A gold is a powerful energy that you can use to contact high vibration entities. You don't know. It's a portal. So that's it. The godliness of womanhood. The womanhood godliness. If we are trying to create an image of God, then it should vibrate womanly. Then it should vibrate womanly. It should vibrate womanly. I'm coming to read comments. I am almost getting there. All right. Somebody saying you are on shrooms. I have not even tasted mushrooms before. The mushrooms, I've not even taken some before, so I don't know what you are trying to mean. So what you are saying, do you know that I can use it to? You see, that's why I'm not someone who is I'm not a low vibration being, but sometimes people comment just to create. They just want to be funny. It's like sometimes, yeah. So some people, they comment just to be funny, they want energy. Okay, many people are deprived. Okay, and they want energy. Okay, so maybe that's it. That was not for me. Okay, fine, that's good. And besides that, you'd realize that people actually want to comment to I want to. Many are deprived. Okay, and that's how it works. Okay, so yeah, I know I know it wasn't for, but I thought, you see, I just saw it. It just glanced in my eyes. So yeah, I just saw it, and I was just. You think these comments, they don't get here? It comes here, right? It comes to me. It comes to me, but I don't just pay attention and feed it. I don't really feed those comments. I don't feed them. Good day, everyone. Yes, attract, magnetize with your heart energy. Yes. So people should understand that if anything that you think you need, you should be the center of attraction. Actually, things are already coming to you. It's the matrix that has taught you to rather search for it. And the only way they achieved that was by taking you from soul. All these ascension masters that came and lived before, you'd realize that they were keen on soul, because they realized that everything they see outside is already in their soul. So soul transformation was very important. They were doing a lot of work. That's why they had to consecrate themselves inside somewhere in nature to have a lot of work. So when they come, you see them more powerful. Someone like Sadhguru or someone. That man, when I see that man, I see a man who is very feminine and really has done a lot of work. The man has done a lot of work. So today, if he is sitting and talking to people and he has a lot, you could know that the man has done a lot of work and he is attracting much. So this life, you should understand life from that everything is vibrating and everything is coming to you already. Right? So you have to transform. You have to do a lot of work. That's why people don't want to go. People don't want to transform. So that's why they promise them religion, they promise them street of gold, and they think that it's just like that. So they think that, okay, for me to get that gold, for me to walk on the street of gold, people are subconsciously falling for like the easy way out. So do this. Confess, accept Jesus, and have life. So okay, what do I do? Kneel down, say, oh, I accept you, or this or that or that. Then, oh, you are born again. Your name is written in heaven. You are a citizen of. You are very stupid. I'm doing everything because I said I've been in the religious consciousness and my higher self took me there for all these things. I said if there was no matrix, there wouldn't be any need for awakening, right? So all these things, stupidity is being enhanced and promoted. Where people feel that once they've done that, it's a fire escape insurance for them. You are very stupid. You are very stupid. I said stupidity is not an insult, it's a state. A state where I said spirituality begins from first, common sense. Common sense is the beginning of spirituality. If you begin to grasp common sense, that's it. Your spiritual frequencies will be fine. You have a nice frequency. So they promise them a lot of things. So these influences, it's like, hey, you did it, and when you do this, you did this, you did this, and when you open your mouth to, what is that? You have to transform, you have to do work. You have to put in. You have to put in work. Which work are you putting in? You have to build your own religion. You have to create your own religion. You have to create your own routine and stick to it. You have to begin to enjoy the things that are coming inside out from your soul. You can sing, you can do this, add it to the journey. It will help you. I said your soul carry the map. If it is the things that you think you need, right? When you be in the point of your soul frequency, it comes. And to be in your soul means that now because a lot has been done to you in terms of food, in terms of emotions, in terms of socials, in terms of perspectives, in terms of everything. Now you need to go on a practical journey of losing all these things. So how do you lose them? That's why I tell people that the spiritual journey begins with, first of all, food. Food. It's either you are not eating anything or you are eating the right vibrations. If you really want to transform, begin by paying attention to food. Food. Fasting. Sometimes you just don't have to, you have to consciously stay off. Your body will begin to give you experiences. When I was a child, I began to get astral experiences when I was hungry. Let me put it this way. I get astral experiences and insight and a lot when my stomach is empty on food. Empty. Then you realize that you sleep and you have dreams. It's like you have nothing in your way. Yes. So spirituality and food, there's a connection. Don't play with that. So you build a culture, a system This is what the matrix doesn't want you to do. Everybody should get a personal system, something that is really working for you, whether the matrix is there or not there. It's working. In it you find your food. In it you find everything. In it you find light. In it you find everything. And all these are frequencies of the feminine. Without the feminine, without the femininity, there is no life. Without the heart, I mean the heart, there is no life. Basically, basically now, if you want to have a lot of astral experiences and stuff, these things should be very important. If you really want to consciously see things, protect your sexual energy for a while and see something. Begin to give your body some right food. Begin to do some fasting. Begin to inculcate much of physical work like yoga, and then also enter into meditation and go into nature. Have fun naturally. If you have children, take them to nature. Have a very beautiful experience. In that moment, you'd realize that life becomes more balanced to you, because you are finding balance in the feminine. So now let me put it right now for you. Balance is happening in the femininity. If you want to achieve balance of feminine and masculine, you should be at our place of feminine, because in nature we are coming to find a balance. So love yourself, serve yourself. There is no God outside you. Listen, there is nothing more I can tell you than these things. There's nothing more. This is the most important thing that you need to know, so that whether there are prophecies or there are some consultations that you have to listen. Consultations and all these things are some people, they just want to hear something outside before they accept as the truth. They have rejected the things that their soul is telling them. They just want to hear it from another person, and that's what has shifted many people into religion, because they've not come into alignment and in good terms with their soul. So when they go to the readers and all these people, they are already telling them what is in their soul. Because if you come to me, I tell you what is already there. I tell you what is already there in your soul. What is already there in your soul? That's what I tell you. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. It's already in your soul. So the only way out is in. Go and connect with your soul, and it's something that you can do by yourself. Nobody is coming to help you. Yes, I can guide you with information. I can be of a help, but I can't switch the light on. You have to go inside and turn the lights on. You have to know thyself. Man, know thyself. That is your greatest power. Socrates, a philosopher, said it. Your greatest power is in knowing yourself. And that's the work that many people don't want to go, because that place requires transformation and work. So your dream, everything you've had in your childhood, it will now begin to make sense. Oh, okay, if you want to know yourself, then you should have a strong connection with the child inside you. Some people don't even know that there is a child inside him, very, very innocent, until the matrix came to take them. Before the matrix came for you, there was a child you were. You couldn't continue that frequency again. You lost connection and signal with that thing. So now the matrix has created another image. You have to go back and come to realize that, oh, okay, so when I was a child, it's like I was in a family where the men, they were harnessing on my sexual energy. Actually, let me tell you the truth. There are many women watching me here. I'm telling you this. They are watching me now. When they were young, they were subconsciously taken advantage of by men. Sometimes 2 years, 3 years, and they were doing something to them. And all these things are energies. Because your mother was not present with you. Your mother can go and leave you somewhere to some people. Your mother is going to work. Your mother works in a company that demands her time. She wasn't ready for you and she brought you forth because she has been told in another side of her life that she should multiply. Go and multiply. So when the child was 3 years, there were some people in the house that were taking the care of the child. Sometimes a nanny, a maid. So the baby is 4 years, 5 years, and the mother is somewhere, and they'll be manipulating the children. So you have to connect to childhood. The day you are ready to connect with your childhood, you will have some dreams. And the dreams that you have, you realize that you are a child and some people are chasing you to have something to do with you. It's not something that is coming to happen to you. It's a past something that your soul is bringing into you because you are ready to now connect with a child in you. So it will happen for you if you are ready in your soul that you want to contact that child inside you. You don't even necessarily need the ayahuasca and the psychedelics because you are a natural psychedelic actually. Are you getting it? So whether the marijuana or not, you should have a connection with a child inside you. And sometimes when you dream, you see it. Sometimes you dream and you realize that most of the times like you are in your childhood days and like your friends, it's like they are laughing at you, it's like they are making you feel bad, it's like some things are chasing you, it's like some dogs. You realize all these things, your soul is speaking to you. Your soul is speaking to you. So if you are a person, if a woman that is dreaming and you are dreaming, and anytime that you are dreaming, it's like you are in your youthful and they are having sex with you, it's like sex, 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 sex. Then your childhood is about to create another reality for you in the present. It's true. There are energies that are trapped in that is in our past, but it is very present because your soul has, because of the state of your soul, it has empowered that thing to become a present thing. So there are some people, they are powerful beings, and you realize that if you are that person that it's like men are after you, it's like so that men are calling men, they come, it's like they call you, it's like even amongst women, if you are working with your people, it's like they are always the person they call you. If you're always the person they call you, they want your name. Sometimes someone wants to even fall, it's like someone wants to force you. It's like you'll be standing there and sometimes a man will come and stand behind you wanting to do something to do with you. Sometimes they are after your energy. It's you. It means that you are powerful. So if you don't switch in your high vibration and you trap in your low vibration, see, they will take you, they will drink you, they will milk you. And that's what is happening to many women in the matrix now. They are milked. And they place value on them. So right now men can come and say that or if you have 5,000 cedis, you can just have a woman for the night. Hey. Now look at the state of the youth. Look at the state of the youth. They are locked up in sex. Now, do you know what is affecting the women youth today? The young women. Do you know what is affecting them? Sex. They are in a sexual spell, strong one. And they have been made to accept it that, and they say, according to science, there are not hormones that is normal, that is make a woman, hey. A woman should not actively crave for sex. It's like we are in a plane where a woman will see a man and will do, wow. It's trauma. It's trauma. You see a man and you're doing, I need that man in me right now. That's not you. The men should rather be doing that. Leave the men to do that. Leave them to do that. Transform your soul. Leave men to do that. Leave them in that talk. Leave them. They should be chasing you. Leave them. Hey. I said, leave the men alone and face your soul. Leave them. When you begin to work on your soul, you have the right person. Hey, it's trauma, which means that when you go deep into the person's life, now if such a person comes and if such a person sits in front of me and we are having a conversation, I will enter into the person's childhood and I'll realize that the person the person was actually sexually manipulated. It's like there were a series of men that were having a lot to do with it, with the person in the child. So now the pain has become an addiction. So now the person is craving for more of them. And then right now there are chemicals that is raising the appetite in the women, especially. There are special chemicals. There are some they apply it to their yoni. Listen, your yoni is, listen, if you leave your yoni naturally, it cleanses, she cleanses, the portal cleanses. If you want to cleanse your sacrals, then consider food. Be going on fasting more and leave your sacral, leave your yoni there. The same as if farmers want the earth to restore the mineral content, they leave the earth consciously for the earth to be there. So as activities keep coming on the land and it rains and the ants are, you realize that the natural healing is happening. So that's the, but right now they are applying chemicals, creams, and there are some, all these ultra processed foods have a lot of chemicals in them that is raising a certain sexual low vibration frequency for the woman. So it looks like right now most of the women are born just they are not even oriented about the sex thing or anything. They just grow into it and they are just having it. It's like when a child gets to that 17, 16, it's compatible. There is a natural compatibility that the person should go on a sexual adventure. So the person gets into the ages and then another person gets a shock. Another person, some even get mad because You know one thing that people should know. When we say awakening, awakening means madness. Now, this kind of madness means that the difference between awakening and madness is that the matrix has showed you a lot, because as a person who was going through life and you were given a subconscious programming, you felt that sex and everything was normal until one day you had a severe trauma and you came out. So that trauma that you had was your shock. Hey! Now, at that shocking state, it is two things. Either you are going to lose connection with this reality, which is aka mad, which is you are on the street and everything is like people are projecting madness on you, or when you are in your state of shock, you come out of the people. So I tell people that if you get shocked by something that is leading you to a certain awakening, it's like you have faced a lot and now you are going into that stage of awakening, activation of the soul, please come out of the people. That moment when you realize that the awakening is coming, it's like a lot has gone inside you. It's like you've experienced a lot of shocking. The matrix has shocked you. It's like you've seen shocks from family, shocks from relationship, shocks from this, shocks from this, shocks from this. You had a lot of contact with men and they shocked you, and they shocked you, and they shocked you. Listen, please. If you are going through that, it means that you could be having a kundalini. Or even if it hasn't happened on the kundalini, then still the awakening will happen to you. It doesn't necessarily mean that kundalini should be the yasik. But however, it means that you are getting to a point that if you don't ground yourself, you can be hospitalized. That's where they will start projecting madness on you. No, she's mad. She's mad. No, you're actually shocked. You are not mad. But because of where you find yourself, the people will project it, and because you are in a frequency that is low, it will begin to manifest like, yeah, I'm mad. Is it true? They are saying I'm mad. Then you say, no, I'm not mad. No, I'm not mad. So when you are saying that, instead of you to, when they are saying that you are mad, you should be quiet and leave them and go. Because you understand and know that you are in shock. Shock is happening to you. Leave out of the people and go into, sometimes at that moment you even need to, at that moment maybe nature will help you. Going into nature, or maybe going into the village or where somewhere will help you. Then you go and start planting and you start, because every awakening is leading you to a natural nature's frequency. So you live and find life, because you have to continue the journey. The moment you leave, there will be a beautiful dark night. Things will turn as like, it's like you come into your solitude somewhere. It's like, yes. So me, when my awakening transformation was, I had to, myself was telling me, leave here, because they started calling you mad. Leave here. So I had to leave the city and go to a place. At that moment, I didn't care what, there was nothing on me. I didn't care. I took, and then I went, and I just had to find a place, a room that was occupied by somebody already, and I went there, and I was so much like, I felt peace. And at that moment, I only could hear sounds of birds and animals, and I enjoyed it. And it's like, I wasn't hearing sounds of people again. And the people that I knew, I didn't connect with them again, because the people that are familiar with you that will be calling you mad, and they'll be saying, oh, you are mad, he's mad. It's like, look at what it is like, because in your state of shock, it's like, because you are doing this, it's like you can stand up and walk on the street like, So that's where they say you are mad. But you are not, you are shocked. So if you keep on staying with them, or if you keep on being with them, it will keep coming. So sometimes it will come, then you swallow it, which means that the awakening was coming, but you swallowed it. I'm sure, but it will come again. This time round, because you are still in the matrix. The matrix will keep teaching you to the empath and the old soul, to the karmic soul. The matrix will keep teaching you lesson till you come to self. So if you don't disconnect from the non-player characters, you keep manifesting it. And then they will take you to a hospital and they will give you injections, because they've already made an injection that is ready for people who are coming to activate. So when the reptilians in the pharmaceutical industry see that the person is coming, when it happens to you, you see a lot of things. When your shock comes and your soul is coming alive, that's when now you see things as they are. That's when now you see that all these were the things you were seeing, you are not seeing anything. That's why you'll be seeing low vibration entities in most of your friends, in most of your partners, in this, in that. You see them, you see, and you say it, and they'll say you are mad. You are not mad. It's actually the truth. Then you stand up and say, hey, all of the earth, listen to me. There is judgment that is coming on earth. There is judgment that is coming on you, all people. If you know what is coming on you, they will say you are mad. But you are actually talking your soul. That's it. They'll come and catch you and take you to the hospital and give you injection, and you become, hey, everybody who is. So that moment when you sense that the thing is coming, I'm shocked. Say, please, leave the people, leave them, and go to the woman. Go and report yourself to the woman that I'm here. You are the only person that will understand me. That's your soul. You are nature. Nature is your part. So when you get into nature's frequency, now you start becoming okay. You feel okay. You ground yourself, you find a space, you find a space in nature, then you try. Ground yourself. You start planting and you start having your own place. Then you begin to focus on the things you love to do, because nature doesn't repel creativity. You can make a lot of things and go out into the town or whatever to even monitor. You can do a lot of creativity. Nature shifts you into creativity. Nature puts you in the frequency of creativity. Some of us are followed wherever you go. Who is following? Nobody is following you. And anyone who is following, then he has decided to be stupid like that, right? Yes, I know many people have been in so much narcissistic relationship to the point that now they are there, but they feel tracked, they feel monitored. Please don't give energy to that. Live your life. The day you activated your soul, everything that was not meant for you began to fear you. Trust me. Be real. Be in your heart. Don't connect to nature, ground. Sit and meditate. Sit. Go to the riverside. Sit. Meditate. Play the mantras. Live your life. Nobody is going to do you anything. Nobody is going to do you anything. Start seeing your soul. When you go to when you go to your new place, if you want to change your things, change them, change whatever you feel that you can. Then you go, you find a powerful mother, old mother somewhere in nature somewhere. Then there are some old men that go there, try to connect, right? Powerful. Try. Because they know that your activation is leading you into nature. So they are creating a lot of things that will repel you from there. I was saying this in my video some time ago, that these kind of parasites that they are all creating, some of the comments I'm seeing are opening portals, even portals for me. So these mosquitoes that you see, that now you go into the forest and you see mosquitoes, they are all artificial made. And that guy that you call that guy, you know that guy creating mosquitoes, that guy who is making that Microsoft, that guy, that guy, that reptile, that guy, he has been creating mosquitoes, and these mosquitoes are giving a lot of things. Do you know why? They don't want you to go into nature. They don't want you to go into nature. They don't want you to go into nature. So when you go there, it's like then you go inside. I told you that the night is for the woman. The night is feminine. The night, the moon, is an experience, and women especially should be out in the night, right? They should be in the night. They should be in the night. They should be present in the night and do a lot of spiritual work. Alignment with the moon. But how many women are out these days in the night? The mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. No, you see. So this is what you should do. If you want to have a night experience outside, and maybe there are these mosquitoes. One thing I loved about, I went to Togo to live there. One thing I love, it's like Togo, when you go into the place inside nature, you realize that there was no mosquitoes. Trust me, I was there. But Ghana, mosquitoes serious because of the activities of the men. Now, listen, these mosquitoes that are created by these people, they will be able to multiply by your activities. So that's why they made plastic. Plastics will complement the growth of mosquitoes, right? Plastics will complement them. So that's why they say the water, and then so they intentionally spray them into the forest. Listen, that moment when you see the day that women fail to come out at the night to do a lot of spiritual work, gave this toxic masculine the ability to come and be stupid out there in the night. So they go and they throw a lot of things in the night. As you are asleep, these people are doing a lot. They are throwing a lot of these parasites into the forest, and they will enter and they will breed and they will. So mosquitoes are not natural. They are very artificial and they are sent. That's why you see in less than 24 hours they are done, because they don't have any span well, because they just can't bite. They are on a purpose. So the thing is, when they actually bite you, their purpose or their aim is to give you what is in them that their masters send them to come and give you. So they give it to you and they take your blood. So now when they take your blood, they are going to die. The moment they bite you and take your blood, they are done. So they are demons. They are I don't know how to categorize them, but they are 1D. I don't know if it is 1D or 2D demons. They come and put some energies inside your cells, Okay, that's why you should, the food, right? If you are able to eat right and eat more electrical foods, it will help you. There are some people, it's been like those 4 5 years ago that I had this malaria experiences, because when you're able to become present and conscious and begin to take a lot of things about you serious, they won't manifest, because actually the parasites that enter into your body, eh, the parasites that enter your body, they are not really going to do anything to you than what you have ate inside your body. They are going to breed on it. The junk foods that you eat is giving life to the parasites to breed, to become. So the problem is not the mosquito biting you, the problem is your state. So when you begin to feed much on ultra processed foods and oily junk, they manifest the feverishness and a whole lot of things. And listen, some of these bites from the mosquitoes can render your neurological state inactive, and it's very serious. All these things are patriarchy masculine toxic designs that are there to keep you away from experiencing the outside connection. So if you want to have an outside experience, get an orange, a dried orange, get orange, peel the orange, dry them and burn them around you, like at a distance. Burn them, it will repel them away, so that you can have your night spiritual work, because it's important, especially for a woman who wants to experience a lot of soul power and manifest and attract. Your menstrual flow has a powerful connection with the moon. You can use it for rituals, and it is very powerful. This is how I'm going to end my life. I appreciate every support. Today I talked about the integrity of godliness, which is revealed in the woman. Are you getting it? Yes. I was supposed to talk about African tradition and rituals as something part of the Yahweh consciousness, but my higher self told me to change the topic, and I've changed it. I just had to change the topic. So after this live, I will edit the title and put the fitting title there, and I will share them, and make sure you can rewatch them. It's there, it will be there. You will rewatch them, and it's good. So have your experience, have your life, experience your soul, have a lot to do a lot of work, be present, be conscious, be aware of the very things that is going on in your reality. The matrix is an illusion, so do yourself a favor to be in your soul, and if you be in your soul, now you control the matrix from your soul point of view. For you to control the matrix, you have to come out of it. For you to put the matrix under your feet and stand on it like a god, you have to come out of it and be in your potential, be in your creativity. We are in the fifth dimension, and when we talk about the matriarchy system, it is not something that it is coming to, it is already happening inside you individually, in your soul. So that's how the matriarchy system is coming to play, where we individually are going inside ourselves. That is where the matriarchy system lies. So the collective resource is in the individual self-work, which is very matriarchal. So the matriarchy is here, and it's a beautiful thing. This is how I ended my life. This is how I ended my life. My life, not my life. Yeah. This is how I ended my life. I send you all energy, balance, healing. All right, so this is how I ended my life. Yes, some people think I don't wear shirts, but I'm coming to wear. These are the shirts that I wear most of the times. That is mostly when I'm going out. Okay, I wear dresses. I wear shirts that communicate what I stand for. I tell people that if there is anything called godliness, then we should see the frequency of womanhood, and that is what inspired this dress. God is a woman. Okay, when we say God is a woman, it is not the patriarchy perspective of godliness that we are trying to show you. No, the patriarchy one makes you create an image and it's like you are bowing to it. No, nature is not looking for your bowing and anything like, hey, I worship you, Alpha and Omega. Hey, stupid boy, stupid boy, stupid boy. Go and clean the riverside. Plastic. That is powerful than going to say, you're very stupid. Anytime I'm vibrating godliness in my soul, I see a beautiful woman with enough breast, plenty breast, and people are all drinking, and she is not running out. She doesn't run out. She doesn't run out. So that's it. If you want some, you will do a barter trade. Barter trade will help, Papa. So, the thing is, if you are in my domain or geography, or if you are in, let me say, if you are in Ghana, right? Bring me 10 coconuts, then you have one shirt. Barter trade. Bring me 10 coconuts. Are you getting it? If you are outside and you want some, I don't know how, I am going to send it to you, package it and send it to you. So, you can message me and then we have the conversation, okay? I know there are some people, they'll be like, Nana Kwame, no, it's not even about it. I want to, that take, they are there. You see me, they me, no. Bring me you just, I need a shirt. There's more to have. Then the person will give you, it's like, I am. All right. So, that's it. You can contact me +2335482094558 +2335482094558 +2335482094558. Now, when you contact me and you need some, we will have a conversation and I will send it to you. And I don't know, I need to have a distinctive something on the dress that will really be like, I took it from Nana Kwame because I connect to him, and I think this energy that I have had from him, anytime I look at this, Shit, there's a connection. I'm connecting, right? Don't go and leave your lingerie at your boyfriend's place. This is the same frequency I'm trying to. Even your hair, they can use it. Nah, this one, if you have it, it's high vibration. You can't do anything about it. It's encrypted. However, you connect with the high vibration that is already there. Because yeah, it's from me and it's high. It's high vibration. It's high. Actually, when I was thinking about the words, I was high. I was high when I was thinking about, okay, if I want to wear a dress, what am I going to write on there? I have a lot. Listen, let me come in, let me show you. I have some to show you more. Please, a minute. I'm done. This is just behind the scene. This is just behind the scene. Oh, Adjoa Nation. Adjoa Nation. The patrol will be in. Baby man is here. I'm in yadi. No live so. Yeah, so some of the dogs were eggs in the soup. All right. So you see I have much here, right? So you see this one. There is no God behind nature. She is everything. There is no God behind nature. She is everything. Most of the times, do you know what people do? I was somewhere and the person was saying that, okay, you are saying nature. Who made nature? No, there is no. Don't try to create any masculine behind nature. Don't try to create any personality behind nature. All right. Now, look around. Everything is an illusion. This is another one. This is what I wear. I'm just showing you my wardrobe. Look around. Everything is an illusion. Behind the scene, no. Asase ya ye nyame kese. Asase ya ye nyame kese. That's in the tree. Asase ya ye nyame kese. Okay. This is the last one. I have this. These are my clothes. I don't have much clothes with me. That's why I don't wear. I don't have much clothes. Right. And this is woman is God. My mother is a practical evidence. I came out of my mother. That's godliness. She formed me there, and I had a lot. Yes, in as much as the system has traumatized. The system has traumatized mothers. Their godliness is still there. They just have to find it back and embrace themselves. Okay. So woman is God and God is woman. Woman is God. By the time I'm done, you realize that because nobody should be my reality, not even my children. If I have a child, there shouldn't be a child. I don't like a child who is not vibrating to nature, a child that is not, no. My child should naturally come to connect. So if there is any manifestation of child in my reality, the child should naturally come and connect well. I shouldn't come and be talking plenty, because I will teach the child the ways of nature for the child to know that everything that you are doing is coming to you. So be very careful. I will invite the woman inside it so that she or he will grow up seeing justice, standing for justice. Earth people, the earth is bringing angels here, and if I'm fortunate to bring one in the earth's energy and in the earth, listen, it should be natural. It should be natural. We shouldn't be like a child. We've brought a child and the child is a child's face like that. Me, I will tear the child. Me, I will break the child into two, because I don't want. We shouldn't be having a child that the child is naturally born narcissistic. They feel. Hey, come on. So that's it. We need a powerful, high vibration beings, earth people, angels who are here, and they are already here. They are angels, extraterrestrial beings that are here to do a lot of work, because everything that is affecting here is affecting there too. Do you think that the patriarchy system is not affecting the ocean? Right now, let me tell you, I have a live stream that maybe you shouldn't miss. I am talking about the ant versus lion, where there have been a manipulation where people have been shifted from the ant frequency to the lion frequency. A lion is not a natural animal, especially the male lion. Male lions are not natural. Male lions. So listen, the concept of this lion thing is very manipulative, and it is in this very patriarchy. The patriarchy system is striving on the lion frequency, and they intentionally created that animal to symbolize their evil agenda. So a lion, especially a male lion, is not natural. It's not natural. So they say that the male lion is there, and when you see them, you actually see that they are not really. You see them, those animals, they are not natural. And this is the concept that the patriarchy is striving on. All these animals that you see in the wild, most of them are manipulated genetically. Are you getting it? Yes, even the snakes. So in as much as we are talking about the snake as a powerful feminine, you should know that they now have these. So sometimes these snakes that you see that are very, very venomous. See, the snakes that they bite you now, you are dying inside. You see, there are something. Please, most of these are Zeus-backed snakes. They are intentionally made so, just like these foreign kind of dogs. You see, they have these dogs that they call them the pit bull or whatever. They are not natural. Those breed dogs, they are not. That's the same frequency they use to do the lion. So that pit bull and those things, they are just they are zombies. They are zombies. And very soon they will embody this zombie frequency in the body of men. So now men will be acting like animals more deeply. There is a manipulation on even the so-called wildlife. Your ancestors, they live the ant way, not the lion way, the ant way, the spider way, the ant, the spider, the ant. So, why is it that now people are like, the lion is the strongest, the male lion, the lion is the strongest? No, it's not true. The lion is not the lion king or whatever, king of the jungle. It's wrong. It's a lie. It's artificial. It's just for documentary purposes and manipulation. But when you look at the female lions, you realize that the female lions have the natural frequency. You see them, and you realize the female lions are very, 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 very powerful than the male lions. Telling you the truth. They are the ones that are doing the work, and the ones that are doing much. They can't do. The lion, when the male lion, when they are there, it's nothing. No, is it nothing? When the reality comes, you will see. The lion is not a natural animal. When you see the lion, they are not natural animals. Lion is not a natural animal. I said, go and listen. Lion is not a natural animal. Lion is not a natural animal. Lion is not a natural animal. You see, they have been made, and they are very narcissistic. They just see like that, and then the women, they will be milking on the women. They will be milking on the female lionesses, and they will be milking on them. Right? They will be milking on them. Right? So men are tampering with natural order, and they will pay for that. They will pay for that. So now they've used the lion symbol on the symbol. Yes, I'm the lion. I'm the yes. I'm this. I'm this. Yes. Alpha male. They are all narcissists. This thing, alpha male thing, is a narcissist, a group of a society. It's a society of narcissistic. Are you getting it? People. It's a society. A society of narcissistic people. So this lion thing is not natural. And the female lions is there. You see, in the cat family, there has been a lot of manipulation in the cat thing. The cat thing, this cat thing, a lot of manipulation. Cat. They are natural ones. They are natural cats. See, lion doesn't fit in that. So even sometimes you look at the lion and the lioness, and you see their figure, and you see that this one, they don't really have this kind of cat frequency. They are odd, and it's true, they are odd, because they are all manipulated, especially the lion. With the lion, at least the lioness has more of the cat energy in a way. So therefore, I don't know if their cloning was not really much deeper. They focused on creating that kind of thing to back their stupid documentary and theology, and that's what they've been doing out there. They are all coming to an end, trust me, because your ancestors, when they were living in nature, they were not attacked by the animals. But here is the case that right now it looks like go into nature, go into the wild and see. That's why they call it wild. It's not, the term wild is an illusion. So that wild thing, nature didn't, the animal, if there is any animal that is coming to pounce, like attack, it's a manipulation. You shouldn't meet an animal from the wild and does that. So if you are in nature, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to have contact with them. No, not that. Because there are many people who are living out of in nature, and they are having beautiful, and they are not attacked. But I'm telling you a truth that you should know, that moment when you say that somebody has been at there's a lion that pounced on somebody, or a lion can eat human, a lion can eat, all these things are imbalances. All these things are biological laboratory, animology, engineering. They go into the forest and pick the animals and clone as many as they can and go and put them there, because in the same way they are creating mosquitoes to prevent people from going out to experience nature, that's the same way that they've created all these things. So does it mean that you are not going to have nature's experience because of this kind of illusion? No. Have your experience, have your life. The divine mother is with you. Nothing is going to. There are many people who are living off grid, and me, you see, I'm planting coconut too. Where I am going, off. I am not going to have any connection with any AE again. No connection with any AE again. No connection. I appreciate everybody for joining this live. I am actually done with this live long time ago. When I got up to pick my shirts and show it to you, that was the end of the live stream. So this is just behind the scene. Good. So this is it. Yes. So I appreciate you too. Yes. Okay. All right. Print God of the waves on it, or use the image of the waves. Okay. Some animals enter the animals. This thing that I'm saying, I said I'll have a time for that. The ants and the lion, two animals. You are going to go into the studies to realize that no. Look at the ways of an ant. Look at the ways of a lion. Look at the ways of an ant. Look at the ways of a lion. Your ancestors understood it. They were able to become powerful by the ant way, or the spider. Observe the spider and the ant, these two animals. Look at them very well. There are a lot of vibration you can pick and download. The ant and the spider. These powerful high vibration animals, your ancestors had a lot. How the spider, as small as it can be, can create a web. Where is that thing actually coming from? That thing is inside, and they're able to create more, and it's so beautiful and connecting. And how they do it, systemized. Everything is so much on point, right? So it was out of the concept of the spider that your ancestors designed costumes and fashion. So they were using this, they had that concept. So there's that thing that they used to create clothing materials. Okay, so they create it. Design and kind of those kind of things is backed by that skill, is inspired by the spider. And that's how your ancestors were creative. So the ants were signifying wisdom, and the spider was representing creativity. They did a lot. So it's in your melanin, right? When you connect with nature, you have a lot to experience. This is how I ended my life. I appreciate every support. You can support me on PayPal too. I'm on PayPal. If you want to support me, I am available. And then also make sure that you are taking the work seriously. We have few years ahead, and these few years that we have ahead is for judgment. Okay, the sun is very hot. The sun is increasing intensity. Do you know why? Actually, these kind of scientists are not telling you the truth. Actually, the sun is getting closer. The sun has gotten much more closer. It's something that the Divine Mother told me, that the sun is my son. Okay, it's actually S-O-N. Okay, the sun that you see is S-O-N, right? Representing judgment. Okay, now the sun is getting a little closer, has gotten a little closer to the earth, and they know. That's why they are spraying a lot of clouds into the air, right? Into the waves. So the sun has got quite closer. And the more they the more the frequency of ego is becoming dominant and toxic masculinity is becoming dominant, the earth keeps coming closer. So to the awakened soul, you have to ground with the sun. It's very important. You see, some people right now, they carry umbrellas. When you come here, some people, when they are walking in town, they are carrying umbrellas. Sometimes when you see them going to church, they are carrying umbrellas. What are they running away from? The sun. Now, they are running away from the Son of God, the true Son of God. The true Son of God is what you are seeing up there. That is the son of the woman, okay? The true God. So they are running away from the sun, and they are going after an artificial created sun, like a quotation in their minds. No, now they are going to church to see that thing, but actually it is not that one. The one that you are rejecting, like trying to put umbrella to run away from, that's the sun. That's your judgment. So when they say, and the sun, and so when you read that, I say, and he will come in the clouds, it's not true. It's the sun. It's the sun that is coming closer to you. So you realize that the sun has become more hotter. If you live at where I am, you realize that the sun, it can burn your back like that. It's hot, but me, I sit in it. I gaze at it, because that's me actually. It's me. Melanin. You need it. So this is the time. So a time is coming, people will plant, nothing will come, because yes. So a time is coming, it looks like you have to master breatharianism. You have to master that one. Sometimes you can you have to master breatharianism, because a time comes where natural foods will be quite limited unless you are in your own creation. Then you have much. And now planting will be exclusive to some particular souls. They will have the qualification to plant. The souls that have transformed themselves. Now, nature will recognize them. When they plant, they will come back. A normal person will plant, nothing will happen. It will not come. Because, yes. So the sun has actually gotten much closer to the earth. They are not telling you. That's why they are running away. That's why they are building underground cities and underground things, because a lot of things is going on behind the scene. So protect your energy, love yourself, do a lot of spiritual work, be in your soul. Okay? The only way out is in. Namaste.